there is much more going on than meets the eye. The adventure begins here.
Cool.
And that's how trades are done on CS Money. With Hellcase multi-cases, you're no longer restricted by random case opening mechanisms. Now, you are able to pick any of the cells containing skins and actually determine what you win. Use the promo code and dive right in.
Alright, we're going to begin map 3 of this best of 3 here with compLexity off against TeamOne. Knife round though here to decide who gets what side of D cash. The remaining map after the picks. It looks like compLexity are going to win it, so they're going to get their favored side here. Looks like compLexity chose the CT side, and TeamOne are already equipped with a couple sets of utility. And what's up, everyone in chat? Once again, this is Maui Snake Casting. You can find me at Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, all at MAUISNAKE, Maui Snake. And it looks like TeamOne are interested in going for sort of a split here. compLexity, though, they're going for a B stack. The smokes go out towards A, but it looks like it's a fake. And TeamOne, they're going to get punished for this attempt, as Stanislaw already gets a single headshot, Shazam as well. Maluk, he's got to fight his way out of mid now if he wants to even go towards vents. But TeamOne, they got themselves out at A. We can see that Nico's on the bomb site when checking the radar. And he's going to get a kill on Def. So, compLexity, despite the 5v3 advantage, now it's a 3v3. Nice headshot from Android, though, is going to be able to allow compLexity to get a little closer. Maluk was playing in Z, though, and he was able to take down Ye. Now he's going to get pinched from both sides. Android's going to be fighting him from this angle, and Maluk isolates the duel and is able to take him down. Now it's just going to be Shazam in a 1v2. Maluk with the huge round. 4K is going to take the pistol. compLexity still favored here, according to GG.Bet. Be sure to get your bets in if you are so interested. Please be 18 and be responsible with your betting habits. And please don't yell at me if you guys get your bets wrong. It's scary. It's scary. It's scary when you guys just yell at the caster because you guys lose a bet. It's okay. Now Stanislaw is going to put himself in A main. Slow round from TeamOne. Notice that they, in this entire BO3, have never really liked to just run into an anti-eco. They don't take it for granted. They use their utility. They get map control the way that they should. And IEK is going to start things off with a kill on Ye. Stanislaw is going to be challenging the door position here. Nico's just on the other side of it. And he got a little bit of spam in on Stanislaw. Still a slow attempt. Looks like TeamOne are just grouping up to go towards A, and TRK is going to take out Stanislaw there finally. It's going to be the A defender down. Bit's just going to be farming now. Just Def here. Does hit a headshot on TRK. That's a nice shot, but he's likely to fall in just a second here. Ooh, scooter ankle? Like when you do like a whip with your scooter and you just hit your ankle? That hurts. I can't believe you would ever wish that on someone. It's just such a little painful owie. It's not a very fun boo-boo. So it's going to be a 3-1-1 setup for compLexity. They're already going to be going for some A main control here. No one from TeamOne is there to challenge it. But a good spam from Nico. Ooh, his gun doesn't go through the wall, it seems like. Okay, it hits Shazam for 2 damage, as a matter of fact. But there's so much control already taken. Def's up close with his M4. And TeamOne, they're all bunched up around mid-main right now. There's a guy on boost, 3 around mid-main, and Shazam is just ready. He wants someone to peek this. Ye is going to be playing up close at Forklift. This might alert TeamOne that there's a weak B defense, though. Just because of all the noise being made towards A. They might try their luck towards that bomb site. And now Nico, he hears everything Shazam is doing, but he doesn't want to open the door and try his luck just yet. That's what I'm talking about, 13 beans. fact, TeamOne do want to challenge it. Despite there being 3 players on this bomb site, IDK and his teammate Bit are ready at A main. Smoke towards A main, though, is going to make this a very hard entry for the remaining TeamOne players. On the lurk, though, TRK is behind them. Flash comes in, but it completely blinds Def. That's not what compLexity we're looking for. And now Bit, he has to try to scale with his team. Flash has come out. Counter utility looks good. And Def, he slotted himself indoor. Great position. And that's compLexity taking the first gun round of this third map. Remember, map 1 went the way of compLexity on on their own map pick, which was Mirage. TeamOne, they were able to win their map pick on Inferno in a close, thrilling match, 16-14. And now this is the decider. Winner will play off against the winner of LG and Envy to try to move through the semifinals and make their way to the StarSeries and I-League LAN. Another slow attempt from TeamOne. TeamOne have done well at getting mid control. We haven't really been able to see that just yet. But this round, compLexity wants to fight for it. Ye's going to be playing underneath the boost. Android's going to be playing around the vent floor. And everyone else on TeamOne's just going to wait. The 3-man play from TeamOne is going around the truck, where I think they're doing some kind of A exec. But with them throwing all their utility all the way from truck, this might alert Android that there is some presence towards mid-main. In fact, it will. Android is going to hear that. Counter boost is going to come out now between Ye and Android. Ye is going to be slotted on top. Bit, just kind of making his way around the smoke, is not wary of this, and neither is Nico, but he's able to recover in time, takes down Ye, gets TeamOne finally an advantage. And Android gets a kill on a Nico. Great shot from him. Bit, though, is waiting still at mid-main, is able to trade it out. Now Stanislaw at CT. He's got to hold the line. He gets 2 with this spray. TRK's out in the open with 29 HP, and Stanislaw is able to take him down as well. Just going to be Bit in the 1v3 now. And he's just stuck at B main. He finally takes down Stanislaw, but 20 seconds remain, and the bomb is so far into that tree room. Shazam is just holding the angle. Bit, he's able to get the bomb. He recovers it, in fact, and now Def is on the flank at B main. Now Shazam and Def, they're going to be pinching him in just a second. Bit, he's ready for it, though. The molly comes out. He can't plant the bomb, in fact, and now Def, he can just play the time here and win the round. Bit can't plant. And TeamOne, they were so close to finding that third round, but Def and Shazam just pinched perfectly, and Stanislaw, that hold from Tree Room was just crazy. The lineup comes out, and he gets all 3 of these kills. Incredible stuff for him. I think a lot of people might underrate Stanislaw's just mechanical ability. This dude is a pug star at heart. He used to just farm pugs so frequently with Phantom and Twiggy and I think Spermy. The 4 of them would just play ESCA pugs all the time and consistently hit the RWS leaderboards. And Stanislaw had so many little plays, and just his mechanical skill really shone through in those pugs. A lot of people tend to forget that, and rightly so, given that he had so much success as a leader. But Def is going to be able to take down Bit here on this anti-eco. Maluk, he recovers that AK from Bit, but Def just cleans them all up. 3K for him on the round. Ye gets one of his own. Now just TRK with nothing but a Glock, and Def gets the 4K. So TeamOne are going to be going for a deagle buy here. A little bit of utility, though, so TeamOne might have a play in mind for this round. But we'll see what these deagles are able to accomplish. As Shazam tries to go for an aggressive play towards A main. That's going to be a good nade. Does a lot of chip damage. And, ooh, Ye follows it up with one of his own. Gets Maluk down. Def peeks in. Ye gets a couple frags himself. Now just Bit in a 1v4. Good aggressive play from compLexity. That's going to be a good nade as well. Ooh, Bit playing right around the smoke, though, is able to take down Shazam. Ooh, he challenges Ye. Ye takes a little while to get the 4K completed. But still, pretty clean round from compLexity, all things considered. Oh, I don't think they found the op from Shazam. So they're going to have to rebuy that, in fact. compLexity up 4-2. And with a very healthy buy. TeamOne got to get themselves back in this game quickly, or else the economy from compLexity is going to just balloon out of control. And no matter how many times they get reset, they're going to still have strong buys. We'll see what kind of damage TeamOne can inflict under the experienced leadership from Bit. Ye gets aggressive towards A main again, gets tagged down to 12 HP, but somehow manages to survive, and he strafes out with Android, and they get 2. Def cleans up on the bomb site himself, as Nico tries to make a play. Now it's just left up to IDK and Maluk. compLexity have shown so much dominance towards the A side of the map. And Maluk's going to be in the 1v4 here. Just taking his time with this one. 50 seconds remain. He's going to be able to retrieve the bomb finally. Smoke and a flash at his side as well. But compLexity are in so many nooks and crannies already. It's going to be so difficult for Maluk to try to get back in this one. Unless he gets a very clean double entry onto a bomb site. I think compLexity have this one. And with this push from Def, he's pushing A main right now, trying to flank door. He's going to give his team so much information. They've got to know at this point that Maluk is likely headed towards B. And it's going to be Stanislaw and Shazam holding. Shazam just scoped up. Maluk should have heard that one. And he's now going to go for the peek out. Shazam, though, is too fast. And Maluk, he tried to bait him out with a little bit of a jiggle there. But Shazam is still able to recover and take him down. Now, TeamOne, they're sitting around $4,000 each. Maluk has 3K. So we'll opt for the Galil. But like I was saying, the compLexity economy is looking really good. 4 players above $5,000. Ye, the only one who doesn't have all too much money. But Android's sitting almost at 10K already. And we're 7 rounds deep right now. On round 2. On round 8, counter smoke comes out from the boost, and Ye, he's already at the vent, gets one on TRK. Now Def gets one on the Bit. A nice man advantage, but IDK answers. He gets the kill on an Android, and Stanislaw is just waiting. He's biding his time in back checkers, and he's able to take down IDK. But Nico finds the trade, but just with 15 HP, this is going to be another very difficult clutch for a TeamOne member. Nico's going for the full wraparound here. He is trying to find the flank. We'll see if Shazam is holding this, though. And Shazam, in fact, was, but he misses the shot. So Flash is going to come out. They know exactly where Nico is. They know what his options are. And both teams decide to throw smokes at CT, and they smoke off Heaven. Now Nico is just stuck behind 2 smokes. Still low HP. He's going to consider going towards vents, but it's a very tough fight, and I think he realizes that, so we'll opt to go towards tree room. Jiggling every spot. Actually, just going for standard shoulder peeks. And Shazam's just holding that peak, takes him down. compLexity get their 6th round. Android sitting on 13K. compLexity feeling rich. It's like that Dallas Cowboys support has come to help them in-game here. So they're looking healthy financially. TeamOne went for a full Deagle buy, but Nico oddly went for the AK smoke. Might have been a hero AK called, but might have also just been a misbuy. We'll see how it plays out, though. As compLexity play a little farther back than they have in previous rounds. Lately, they've been exerting a lot of presence towards main, towards mid, but now they're playing a more standard 2-1-2 kind of setup. And Shazam's going to get a kill already. Nice shot on a TRK. Def's playing a great angle on the bomb site. should be able to get at least one. But now he's making his presence known, making a lot of noise there. Doesn't want to challenge it just yet. Now Def's going to get taken down. Nico, the hero AK, is coming in, and it's going to get another kill. In fact, it's going to be Maluk who gets the deagle shot. So 4v3 advantage for TeamOne. That one AK proving so useful here as Nico was able to find that entry. But no utility on the TeamOne side. They have nothing to hold back these oncoming CTs, and IDK is in a great position. He's likely going to get caught out. Stanislaw, whoa, somehow recovers in time to get that kill, but the rest of his teammates have fallen, and now Stanislaw is looking for a little bit of damage there. He's able to get a single kill, but Nico does take him out. So a great round win from TeamOne there, which puts a stop to the compLexity rounds. Tenth round here though, and compLexity still have a great buy to work with. Only 2 kits, but nearly full utility, just missing 4 grenades in total for compLexity. And Nico's going to be going for some fast door presence, it looks like. Def's going to slot himself in A main though. Going to play the one way with the A main smoke. Very common individual play. And that's going to give him full A main control. So once again, compLexity, they have more map control than TeamOne. TeamOne's been very slow and deliberate about what they want map control or how they want to get it. Def's just jiggling out A main. He was looking for some information. He got it. He didn't even take a point of damage either. Great movement from him. A little bit of spam coming out from Bit. Or no, Nico, in fact. But it looks like the real hit from TeamOne is going to be towards mid to start things off. Ye is here by himself with an M4. Flash lands right in his face. Now he has to fall off the angle. There was a counter flash to cover his trail. But still, good extremity pressure from compLexity. Shazam and Android both getting kills. IDK gets one, but he's taken out by a molly. So now it's just Maluk and TRK, and they have no map control, they have no presence, they have no real information either. TRK looking for the 1v1 towards mid. Stanislaw almost gave his head up, but he does recover in time. Now a molly towards Checker. That's going to slow down TeamOne. They're going to only have 10 seconds to get onto this bomb site by the end of that molly. And the nades are going to come out, and TeamOne, they're just not even letting themselves have a chance in this round. TRK, he's going to get the kill, but unless he plants the bomb immediately, he's not going to be able to get it down, and compLexity are going to go up 7-3 here. Oddly, compLexity decide not to challenge. They just want to preserve their economy into the next round, and they'll let Maluk or that final player, TRK, keep the op moving forward. So 4 spy though from TeamOne. A deagle on IDK. The rest of the team with some pretty strong firepower. We'll see what kind of pressure compLexity decides to exert in this round here. As TeamOne once again go for a slow approach to their default. They're really biding their time and letting compLexity burn their utility. But in a war of attrition, compLexity comes out on top. They just have more nades. They have more utility. And that's a great nade. Gets TRK down to 47 HP. Does 53 damage. Stanislaw, that is well positioned. Going to really help him out if TRK decides to fight him. And of all the players to do nade damage to, I think TRK's got to be the guy you're aiming for if you're compLexity. He has been massive for TeamOne in these previous maps. Top fragging, I think, both maps. Even though they lost Mirage, he ended up with, I think, 31 kills. And now TeamOne, they're going for something a little bit more standard. They got a little bit of mid-control. Now they're going to be slotting themselves in vents. Likely going to be seeing a B split along with a light execute come out here. Shazam's on the bomb site, and Bit finds a perfect headshot to start things off. Android's on the bomb site by himself. He gets the kill onto TRK, assisted by Stanislaw. He gets another. Continuing to play around triple, and this is where Android thrives. But he only manages to get 2, and now Maluk's already watching the flank. Ye's about to peek him here, and Maluk with the no-scope on him is able to take him down. Now Def is in checkers, but TeamOne were well aware, able to finally get themselves onto B, winning around there and resetting the compLexity economy. You can see that compLexity, they were pretty healthy earlier, but after taking a few too many casualties and a round loss, it's hard for them to buy into this round or to even justify it. They're probably going to be going for a save here, and TeamOne will likely get their 5th round on the board, as they have been so careful and cautious on these anti-ecos here. Flashes towards mid. Bit's just going to fly out. He's going to spot all the CTs. He gets one, continues to fight towards mid, and he's just trying to farm right now, showing that IGLs can frag too. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's just an anti-eco. And Shazam is going to get taken down by TRK. Bit actually going to be top fragging after that round. Now sitting at 11 kills. compLexity still the favorites here. But TeamOne, they're coming back now, and they don't think they took even more than 1 casualty in the previous round, if even one. Yeah, Bit on eco rounds kind of like question marks all over the place, but Bit on gun rounds question marks, Bit on anti-ecos poggers. Pause is coming to a cessation though, and we're going to be resuming here in 5 seconds. Def with a healthy score line. No one on compLexity really slacking. No one on either team is really slacking. The least kills for anyone is 5, but it's not like we're seeing someone with a 2 bomb or a 1 bomb or, you know, the dreaded 0 donut. Bit, nice spam onto Ye there. They were going for the Shroud boost there, but Bit was a little too wise in his years, knew that was a possibility given the smoke, and he takes down Ye. Great entry frag from him. TeamOne, they've been pretty good at converting when they have had the 5v4 advantages. The clean entries onto bomb sites, whether that's a pick during the hit or in the default, they've been converting these rounds rather well. So it seems like they're going to be going to B here, though. Implementing the 1 and fake, 2 and take, old IGL strategy. Stanislaw going to be playing around checkers, catches off IDK, evens it up to a 4v4, and he gets Nico as well. So now the 3 remaining members of TeamOne are here towards B main. And Android playing the pit position, but TRK takes him out, and TRK gets Stanislaw as well. Now the bomb site is open for the taking. TeamOne, they're going to be able to get a plant down as the molly goes towards heaven. Def isn't able to look for anything. Oh, what was that? Maluk, I think, just shot a random bullet through the heaven spam and took Def down at 18 HP. That's going to shut down the retake attempt here from Shazam and Def. So TeamOne are going to be on their 6th round, and compLexity, I was just talking about how rich they were a few rounds ago. Feels like it was just yesterday. But now they're sitting on just a couple guns and really not too much money to work around. TeamOne really making a case for themselves here on map 3. They want to make it to these semifinals. It's crazy when you read chat how much you guys know about what HLTV is publishing before it's even published. Replay, though. Bit looking for the spam. Nice clean kill on Ye. I wanted to go a little harder there on the replay, but really that's just a nice shot. I mean, good crosshair placement. Bit. The counter smoke on the boost there. It's going to make compLexity sweat a little bit, as there could be a player on the other side of it. But Def's going to get boosted up. One of the few rifles in this round for compLexity is going to be making a play already. He's going to be boosted over. He's going to drop down, and he's going to be able to take out Bit. That's the bomb down. He's going to even be able to smoke it off. But Maluk just spams the smoke and Def gets taken down. That's a little too easy. Had great positioning there, but wasn't able to keep it going. Now TRK tries to spam the smoke. Android's right in it, and he's able to push through with the perfect timing, but can't find the shots in time. Shazam misses the flick. Nico's able to take him down. Now it's just Stanislaw on the 1v4. IDK hears him at this point. It's going to be an easy shot for him. TeamOne bringing it all the way back to tie it up. So 7-7. compLexity, they keep getting off to these hot starts on these maps, but they lose their steam. It's like they forget what got them the advantage that they had. compLexity, they started off this half by getting so much control towards A main, towards middle, but after a while they give it up. They don't want to keep playing as aggressively, and usually teams play the exact opposite of that. Stanislaw is a guy that, on his time with Optic, had a really good sense of pacing, timing, execution, and he's bringing it to compLexity, but kind of in the opposite facet, or the opposite way. It's a little confusing. Usually he's shifting it, he's making sometimes fast plays, sometimes slow plays, but on the CT side here, compLexity, they might have just wanted to keep sticking with the fast plays towards A main. Now TeamOne, they're getting a little too comfortable in these rounds. They're getting a little too much map control for free. In compLexity, they're not fighting back with the same oomph that they had earlier in this game. Aggressive play towards mid. Stanislaw gets through middle. He gets a kill onto IDK. He has slotted himself in a crazy position right now. He's at useless room now. Def, he's making an aggressive play towards A main. It seems like compLexity might have heard and might have answered to the call to make some aggressive plays, but Nico's finally going to get a single kill on the board, but after taking 95 points of damage. So this is not looking pretty for TeamOne now. compLexity might be able to close out the half with the 8 rounds. TRK going to drop down towards middle. Shazam takes a peek out, gets the duel and the win. Now Maluk and Nico, they have 100 health combined. And will that be enough to win this 2v4? Nico wants to push forward. They know that Stanislaw got a lot of aggressive positioning. And now Stanislaw is going to be able to hear both players right now. Heard one towards mid. The other was running towards A main. Oh man, Ye has his knife out. If Shazam were to die there and Nico just swung, Ye might have died as well. Now it's just going to be Maluk though in the 1v4, and Stanislaw's positioning finally coming in once again. So a great start from compLexity. Nice comeback from TeamOne, but compLexity are able to finish out the last round strong. So compLexity are going to be up 8-7 starting off half 2 of game 3. And I'm not casting every game, so it's sometimes it is the caster's fault, sometimes it's not. Right there, I think it... Actually, I'm not sure, to be honest. But I haven't been casting a lot of the Star Ladder games, but we'll see. Moving forward, though, in this pistol round, Maluk gets the kill on Android. Nice double kill from him. Def's just behind the door there. He takes a lot of damage, and this A play doesn't seem to be working out for compLexity. Shazam gets a single kill, but he's taken out in return. Nice spam from Maluk, is able to close things out. Nice 3K from him. So TeamOne even up the scoreline once again, 8-8. And another pause is going to come out for compLexity. compLexity go for the Force Buy, though. They opt to buy 4 CZs, a single Tech 9. And they're going for a B play. They're going to be faced off against Bit and Nico here. As the smoke for the cross comes out, now a molly to push back the checker player. And compLexity can get really close now. Yay, he's going to go for the peek. Get some damage in on Nico, but the flashes are going to come out both directions. It looks like TeamOne actually want to give this up a little bit. Shazam gets the first entry of the round, but IDK gets a kill on the Yay. Bit still on the bomb site, though, and he's able to get 2. compLexity having a really difficult time getting into this bomb site, despite the awkward positioning from TeamOne after all the nades flew out. That was not looking pretty for them. So, TeamOne able to secure the anti-eco. Now compLexity have to go for the full save here, so TeamOne have an opportunity to build a lot of cash. Especially if IDK and Nico get the majority of these kills here. That's going to be $600 per frag. And it's going to really help TeamOne out moving forward. They are really trying to make it to these semifinals. And you can tell they want to farm. Nico is already going aggressive towards B main right here with that MP9. Just fighting for his life. But they're giving compLexity a little bit of respect. They're not just going to fly at them. They know that compLexity can shoot back. In fact, I would give the individual skill advantage towards compLexity in this matchup here. Some really strong players for them. But some of them not playing as well as I would say they normally do. Shazam's kind of having a tough game, I'd say. And IDK with the strafe out towards mid. He's going to farm them down, but he's going to get taken down in return. So now it's going to be TRK to pick up this highway position. Bit going to be fighting off against Shazam. Finds the tap on his head with that AUG. Scoping it up. And Stanislaw somehow with a Glock gets a kill on Bit. And TRK now only has a single point of HP. Def gets another kill. And Def has a 2K on the round. Just going to be TRK with a single point of HP. Despite the full eco, compLexity are able to pull it out. Def with the 1v3 with nothing but a P250 there. Insane. Pause comes out. TeamOne, they got to rethink that one. That was supposed to be a freebie for them, but they somehow could not shut down Def. He was just sitting wide in the open underneath the vents. And he knocks down 2 players pushing him from mid-main. That should not happen. compLexity really pulling one out of the bag there. That has got to really motivate them. And if TeamOne lose this BO3, they got to be kicking themselves for that particular round. There is no way Def with just a P250 should be winning a 1v3, especially when his opponents are all armored, have utility, have guns. That was just insane. And now TeamOne, they're reset. They're going to go for the full save here. IDK does buy a Deagle and a Flashbang, but it's just going to amount to an A stack. If compLexity play this properly and get the information that they should, TeamOne are going to be going down 10-9. Now, compLexity, it looks like they have found out where these TeamOne players are hiding. They're going to get a free bomb plant towards B there. And Stan's just going to be holding for this A push. He's going to be set up for a lot of frags. We're going to see a few of them here. The flash comes out. Ye's able to get one of his own. Body shots all around. As IDK is now left in a 1v5. compLexity not even taking a single casualty here. IDK is able to save the deagle, but they're going to be buying up into the next round anyways. So really, this is not going to go all too far. Looking at the scoreboard here, Stanislav sitting at 18 kills off the back of that farm. And compLexity still the heavy favorites in this game, despite the very even scoreline. Shazam goes for a shot through the smoke. Isn't able to find anything, though. Now Ye's going to trade some spam at the B main. A slow and steady round for compLexity, but they already have mid control here. Bit, though, is slotted in the vent right now, which may catch the compLexity players off guard. It looks like Ye's not really ready for that one, and Bit is able to take him down. He's going to finally fall out. TRK now is going to challenge Def at the door. Molly towards Z is going to push IDK back, and now compLexity, they're getting a lot of map control, but they're losing bodies. Actually, Def does come out on top there. Luke misses the shot on a player trying to scale the ladder. He's still on the bomb site at quad. IDK, though, with a great flank at Z, is able to find a couple kills. But it's a 2v2 situation now. Bomb is going to be planted. 2 ops versus 2 rifles. We'll see who comes out on top here. As Shazam and Def are set up nicely already on the site. Bit's going to be trying to bait out a peek. Or just keep an eye on him as IDK is going for the big flank at door. He's got to come out of that one fast and furiously if he wants to get his team back in it. But the door's open. So Def's going to pay the price for that. And Shazam misses the quickscope. Bit's able to get one of his own now. And TeamOne are able to even it out once again. 10-10. This is such a back and forth game. And I've got to say, I think TeamOne are playing better overall. Right now, they're looking good. compLexity are winning some rounds off of individual skill and playmaking, but TeamOne, they're winning the team-centric rounds. They're playing better Counter-Strike start to finish in a lot of these rounds, but sometimes compLexity will be able to bring it back just based off of a couple nice shots. But this round is incredibly important as compLexity, they just got reset economically. They don't have much money to go around, but TeamOne, they're facing a potential reset as well. Only 2 players staying alive in the previous round. We're going to see that their money's not looking too healthy either. This round might be one of the main determinants in the outcome of this game. TRK almost spots Stanislav there. They're so close to catching a glimpse of one another. Molly gonna go towards quad, trying to flush anyone out. Def looks for some spam at the same time. Very timely play from compLexity, but it doesn't net any results. Now, Nico is actually down to 35, now 9 HP, but somehow gets the better of Ye at the end of it all. And now there's actually no one on the B bomb site for TeamOne, but compLexity, they're set up for an A hit. Doesn't look like they're too interested in trying to make their way back towards that side of the map. They still have 40 seconds to play with, though. But Maluk is holding a nice angle towards the boost. He misses the shot, though, on Stanislav, who's able to escape with his life. And now it's just going to be an all-out A hit for the remaining compLexity players. The crossfocus is out. Def gets the entry, and now they have it. 4v4 situation, and not a lot of utility to go around for TeamOne. If they had a couple smokes, maybe a molly, I'd say this is incredibly doable. But without that utility, this is going to be a very hard retake. Shazam's going to be here holding the truck position. He's going to be a flash, though, towards truck wall. Maluk is just holding the angle tightly. Now Shazam, he doesn't know which angle to peek, whether he should hold fork or the truck wall. He gets one, though. Nice flick. And Android's on the bomb site. He's able to get one of his own. Nico finally takes down Shazam, and Android on the bomb site's taken down. Now the bomb is planted in a 1v2 for Stanislaw, but it's planted default. Stanislaw is not in position to stop this defuse. Maluk is going to continue with it, and Stanislaw is going to run around the corner, take him down, win the 1v2. Massive victory for him and his team. Even able to save the op after all of it. After the bomb was planted there, I thought Stanislaw had a very low probability, but the player playing or wrapping around quad was just a little negligent in his peek towards A main, and Stanislaw, while even moving forward there, is able to take him out. Big victory for the compLexity side. TeamOne reset once again. These teams really want to move forward in this game. And Android and Ye, they're not having the best Game 3, I must say. 9 kills and 8 kills apiece, but Stanislaw, the IGL, coming up huge for his team, winning some crucial rounds. Def has been massive as well. A lot of these compLexity rounds, once again, I mean, it feels like TeamOne, they're getting the better of compLexity in a lot of different ways, but compLexity are winning a lot based off of individual skill, clutches. I mean, situations that if TeamOne just played them just a little better or just hit a shot a second earlier, I mean, it would be a completely different result. It's coming down to the wire here, though. But IDK is already going to be able to get the player at door. Dep gets taken down. Now the lineup for Stanislaw is there, but he doesn't even get a single kill. Android knows he has to make a play on his side of the map and gets a kill on the B bomb site. That's going to be free for the taking now, but we can see that Bit is actually already underneath vent. He's going to shoot that out. Now Shazam's going to be posted up on the angle. Bit's going to strafe out. Shazam misses the shot there. A little slow on the trigger. And it's going to be a 4v3 retake. Seems like TeamOne actually want to go for this. They have a flashbang. They're looking for a kill. But TRK's taking his time going towards B main. Ye challenges him now. TRK, he needed to win that fight. And now, as it's now a 3v3, 3v2 advantage. Oh, Ye! Nice shot on the Bit there. And Maluk, he's got to just consider saving at this point. compLexity are going to be up 12-10 and moving themselves yet another round closer to making it to the semifinals, where they will be faced off against the winner between Envy and Luminosity. Actually, not sure when that game is going to be played anymore, so I'm going to hold off on that. But Ye getting himself back in that round. Now Android and Ye, they're looking a little better on the scoreboard. Neither of them are in single digits anymore. Ye tied up Shazam, he tied up TRK. And TRK, he's not having the game we've expected either. He was such a massive star player in maps 1 and 2, but game 3 here, when everything is on the line, he only has 11 kills. So he's going to tie Ye, but I don't think that's anything to be proud of in this game. That's less than a kill, or it is half a kill per round. Door's going to be open. Def's going to hit the shot. Nice opening onto the A site. This TeamOne, though, are forced again into an eco buy. Just that saved AK on Bit. Actually, Maluk had it earlier. So Bit decided to upgrade armor for this. That might come back to bite him, though. Def strafes out on the bomb site. Maluk with that 5-7. He's able to recover the AK now, but they know exactly where he is. And Shazam going for the repeat. I mean, Shazam has been making some slightly questionable mechanical decisions in this game thus far, and they are not paying off for him. He's having a tough time with sitting on 12 kills still. And that death right there, that's going to hurt. I mean, that felt like you should be walking away from that round with, I don't know, 3-4 players alive. Really no reason for that repeat to come out. And he goes for it, just gets his head taken right off. I mean, feels like nothing's going his way already. To die like that, that's got to hurt. So oddly enough, we're going to see Def go on the op here. He's going to be going for a pick, it seems like. towards middle, but he's not going to be given any as no one on the TeamOne side decides to cross. Shazam gets pushed off. Stanislaw, though, gets a kill on a Nico who tried getting aggressive. And Def, he was holding the angle in that smoke, but that nade and that shot from IDK evens it up. And Shazam tries to go for a peek once again, but IDK is just waiting for him. Shazam's kind of just strafing into angles, it feels like right now, and really widely as well. I mean, these shots are not hard for the TeamOne players to hit. It's not like they're even hitting really nuts shots. It's just that he's crouch peeking into angles that are pretty tough. So TRK now is responsible for holding A main. He's going to throw a molly, it looks like. But I don't think he spotted these compLexity players getting close, and Android's going to be able to capitalize off of that. TRK, little bit of a miss sight there. And Maluk now stuck at Toxic. compLexity will be able to get this bomb down. Stanislaw playing a very cheeky angle at front red. Good smoke, though, to push back these players. And now he's going to jump up on top of red. He spots out a player at truck wall pushing forward. And Android's going to be able to take out Maluk. Stanislaw gets out IDK, and it's looking like clockwork in this post-plant defense for compLexity here. Bit, he already has to call for the save in his 1v3. compLexity got a 14th round on the board. Bit was able to upgrade his FAMAS to an M4 at the very least here, but still, it's a small consolation prize when you're going to be facing match point in just a single round. After TeamOne have crawled back into so many of these maps, bringing it closer than it should have been on Mirage, stealing Inferno away from compLexity, and making a nice run on the first half here of this map, they are having a lot of difficulties getting themselves back into this game. The CT side is not proving to be their forte on map 3. Good nades. Gonna do a lot of damage to that one rifle. Bit down to 58 already. TRK sitting at 30. Android's going to jiggle out mid, clear out all the angles, make sure that it is, in fact, a free space on the map. Def's going to be holding a tight angle by door. The swing out from Bit and TRK goes his way. 2 kills on the A bomb site. Now, Ye, he knows he's going to be pressured in just a second, so he backs off of his angle just a little bit. IDK is going to be peeking around the corner. Ye hits the headshot there. Looks for another. Gets that. Snaps over to Nico now. And Nico's down to just a few HP, and Ye's able to clean them all up towards B main, putting compLexity at 15-10. TeamOne are going to be facing match point for 5 rounds in a row. And a fairly clean round from compLexity. They keep a lot of players alive, so even if they lose this one and the next one, they will have buys going into the next 2 rounds. So they are sitting pretty comfortably. Another pause is going to come out. And TeamOne, they got to probably be rethinking what it is that they're doing on this side of the map. As we can see, Stanislaw and Def coming up huge here. Shazam's been passed by Android and Ye, who were sitting pretty low on the scoreboard. TRK still bottom fragger for the game. I mean, it's such a shame, too, because he was doing so well in maps 1 and 2. If he were having one of his normal performances, this would be a neck-and-neck game. But compLexity, they began to run away with this one. Ye's going for some fast B control. He's going to set up Shazam with that flashbang there. It's going to allow him to push forward. The nade and smoke are going to come out. That's going to be able to block off this boost into Vent coming out from Nico and Bit. And Bit is going to slot himself in Vent once again. This worked out for him spectacularly about 5 rounds ago. Let's see if compLexity remembers that, though. Usually pro teams don't let the same cheeky angle work twice in the same game. But that was actually a little while ago. Now IDK is going to get flushed out with his molly. He's going to take the duel against Android. He gets the kill, but Android is able to clean it up with that Molotov. So now it's a 4v4, and compLexity got to be feeling comfortable still. 4v4 situations generally favoring the T side on cash. as now they can just group up, hit this A bomb site. But Maluk, he's opting at fence right now. Will Stanislaw just peek into it, or will they flash him off the angle? Actually, Maluk, he tries to dodge a flash, but it wasn't a flash. The lineups there could have had a collat, but Stanislaw is going to get the entry onto the bomb site. Now, TRK finally answers with a single kill, but it's going to give compLexity a 3v2 advantage still. The nade's going to come out, and it lands on Ye there. Taken down to 8 HP. The molly comes out as well, and somehow it doesn't catch him. Def, he comes off of the bomb and decides to wait it out. Another molly's going to come out, and Def, he's going to move around it, it looks like. Actually, the molly doesn't hit its mark, so he's able to still plant that bomb comfortably. Now, Shazam, he's been having a rough game thus far, but his hold here is going to be huge. He's going to hit the shot on Nico, and it's now just down to Bit to try to keep TeamOne alive in the Star Ladder close qualifier. Trying to jiggle out the angle, bait out a shot, but he's not able to do so. Def cleans him up, and compLexity are going to move on to the semifinals of the North America qualifier here. So a great game from both teams. Good BO3 overall, I must say. But compLexity are going to walk away from this one as the victors. They're going to move on to the semifinals. And moving forward, we will be seeing the final game between LG and Envy. Not sure when that's going to be played. I'm not going to be the one casting it. So I'm going to be bidding you all adieu. But this has been Maui Snake casting for Star Ladder and I-League North America close qualifiers. So, yeah, thanks to everyone for dropping by. Been a great game, but I got to jump off the stream now. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening.